Hi, Cancer. This is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So, Cancer, in today's reading, I'm going to give you one of the Denise Linn Oracle cards. Then I'm going to do your reading. Then a card from the Archangel Michael, and then do your reading and then clarify it. So, let's get started, Cancer. All right, Cancer, see what's going on for you. This is a card from the Denise Linn Oracle cards. Oh, okay. So you have finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. Wow. So yeah, definitely really take the time to use your intuition, go within, meditate, whatever it is, open, you have gifts to share with this world. So really open up your intuition, or use your intuition, trust your intuition. All right, and then one card from Archangel Michael for their highest good. Then you have be honest with yourself. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept the truth, then let source take it from there. Wow. Wow, that's a big message. Really really see the truth in everything, you guys. Be real with yourself, be honest with yourself. Try not to fool yourself too much. That, really see the truth, okay? Wow, big message there. All right. So let's see what's going on for Cancer. Cancer, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. All right. All right, here we go. This is for Cancer, for their highest good. Take what resonates with you, Cancer, and leave the rest. One card for the current, one for the situation, one for the past, one for what's hidden, one for the hopes and fears, one for what you need to do now, one for the what you need to work on, and the outcome. What is the outcome? Wow. All right. So, alrighty, here we go. Put this over here. So you start off with the Two of Wands. With the Two of Wands, I feel like you already know what you want. You have plans. You need to have patience. I feel like there's also traveling here. You have for the situation, you have the Emperor. They want you to step back into your power, be the leader that you are, Cancer. Maybe you want that stability, or you want that strong foundation. I got to find out what the other cards say. You have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is in the past, but we'll see if it's in the past. But I do believe that it's now. I want to say it's now. You've been trying to focus on what you want, where you want to put your money. You want the material success, and you're making decisions to where you want to put it. You've been working very hard, and you are definitely reaping the rewards. And then you have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups here for what's hidden. The Four of Cups is saying that you need to be more focused now. Be more focused. For some reason, I feel like you're very disconnected about things, that you're not looking at everything. And then for the Page of Swords here, see the truth in everything. Be real with yourself. Oh, that was just like that card. Crazy. See the truth in everything. Speak your truth. Have better communication. All right. So you also have the Six of Pentacles here. The Six of Pentacles is talking about maybe there's abundance that's coming in for you. Maybe you're very generous with your money. Also, we'll see why it's actually here. Um, Maybe you need to be more giving. You also have the Knight of Wands here. The Knight of Wands talking about that you need to work on changing things, the way you want to. Like, there's a lot of things that you want to do, that you want to create, that maybe you get mad because something holds you back, and the only thing to do is that you need to change things. Okay, so you need to also change them. Okay, and I do feel like change is coming in for you. I feel like you need to have patience for everything and not make quick decisions also. And then for the outcome, you have the Strength card, and the Strength card is talking about that find your inner courage, your calmness, your patience, because you have that within you. You have that courage, you have that confidence, and they want you to start using it. Wow. Okay. So let us see what is going on for you, Cancer. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. All right. Sorry, you guys. Sorry. Can't control the noise here. Okay, here we go. Why is this keeps continuing to... All right. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Cancer spirit. The Two of Wands. Why is the Two of Wands here? Oh. Okay, hold on, you guys. Hold on. Okay. Alrighty. Wow. So that's crazy. All right. So you have plans. There were some kind of plans that you made. I feel like you really do know what you want with the Two of Wands. I feel like there could have been some kind of decision that you're trying to contemplate also. But I feel like you need to have patience. But I feel like with that Two of Wands here, you are definitely trying to contemplate a decision, but I feel like you're not really seeing things for what they are. They're asking you to take that blindfold. I feel like at times that, you feel like you can't do anything, you can't move forward. I feel like they're asking you to really take that blindfold off, okay, and really see things for what they are. They're asking you to trust your intuition. Like if you can't really see what's in front of you, or how to do a decision, or you feel like you're trapped, they're asking you to really go within and use your intuition. They're asking you to follow your heart. Like, what is it that you want to do? What is it that you want to create? What is it that's keeping you back? Because they know you want more. There's a lot more that you want, but it's like you hesitate to move forward. Because this lady, she can move forward, right? But she doesn't. She stays in that one place because she's afraid to. She's not even really tied up. The rope around her is loose. She can get away, but she doesn't, because she doesn't want to. She doesn't know how. And they're telling you that to really find your strength, to really follow your heart in what you want to create and do. Wow. Trust your intuition. I feel like any decisions that you need to make, I feel like you need to trust your heart also, to trust your intuition and to listen to your heart. I also feel like there's traveling here for you. I feel like you're going to have a lot of ideas. I also feel like there could be some kind of proposal here for you. Like some kind of offer also here. Wow. Don't give up on anything. Really try your hardest to follow your heart. You have the Emperor here. And why is the Emperor here for Cancer? One more card. Wow. So with the Emperor card here, I feel like you really need to take back your power, especially when you're making decisions. Like have that confidence, to do it. Okay. There's a lot of stability. You have structure. People look up to you. People even see you as a role model. But you need to have that confidence to make those decisions. Okay. Like don't back down on anything. Do what you need to do to make those decisions. Because you're the leader. You know how to create things and make things happen. You also have the hangman here. They want you to have patience for you to let go of anything that's been bothering you, especially the past. You know, you've been bringing up the past a lot. You know, you're like almost stuck in it, and you need to let it go. Okay, really look at things in a different way. Really step back and look at things differently. You know, I feel like you need your patience also. You have the Ten of Swords here, and the Ten of Swords is saying that there is something that has come to an end in your life, whether it was a relationship, whether it was family, whether it was a person, whether it was a career move, whether it was something in your life has come to an end, you know, and it hurt you. It was painful, but you still need to keep going, okay? Because that Ten of Swords is going to change into a one. It's going to go back to a new beginning. So remember, I always say endings will bring new beginnings. So there's a new beginning trying to come in for you. But you just need that patience, okay? Because it's not going to stay there forever. It's not going to last forever. So just know that. You do have the Seven of Pentacles here. The Seven of Pentacles is saying that for you to really look where you're going to invest your money, because it's what you want. You're trying to make you've been working hard for your money. You're reaping the rewards, and now you want to put it somewhere so that it'll grow. And I do believe that it's now. I do see that it is now. And they're asking you to think positive, because you are going to reap the rewards. You know, this card is full of sunflowers, and when the sunflowers are there, it's like the sun is shining on them, because that's what makes them grow. That's what makes them stout, you know, stands tall. You know, they're asking you to think positive, to shine your light, to continue to work hard, because it's going to pay off. You are going to reap the rewards. Okay, so very, very nice. You have the Four of Cups up here for what's hidden. Why is the Four of Cups here? One more card. Wow. Okay, so you have the Four of Cups, and you know, maybe in the past you were disconnected, or you feel disconnected, or you feel like you're not focusing as much as you should be. They're asking you to focus more, okay? Really focus. You know, this guy, he's looking at all these cups that are just like falling over. He has one in his hand, but he's not really paying attention. And that's you. They're asking you to be more focused, okay? Try to be more focused. You have the Star card here, and the Star card is saying that there is a blessing trying to come in for you. I feel like for you to keep your hope, for you to keep your faith. I feel like you're trying to balance everything. I feel like you're very divinely guided, and I feel there is a blessing here. With the Queen of Wands, here, I feel with the Queen of Wands that you're being assertive to things, that you really you're really determined to do what you need to do. You know, if you look at this again with the sunflowers, you know, she has a sunflower in her hand, and it's, you know, she's holding it. You know, the sunflower is there because, you know, only the light will shine on there. The sun is shining on it, because, and that's where she's going to go. She's going to follow that sunflower, you know, because she doesn't want anything else. She doesn't want, the cat is here, and that cat is saying, I don't care what other people are doing. I don't care if they're feeling, if they're trying to bring me down. I really don't care. You know, that cat is right there is saying, you know, I don't care what other people are doing. I just care about what I'm doing. I'm going to follow that light. I'm going to be that bright star that's shining, that, you know, the sun is shining on me, and I'm going to think positive in everything. And that's what they're telling you. You know, try to be more focused, try to be positive in everything, have determination to what you want to create and do, okay? Because that's basically what they're saying. You have a lot of sunflowers here, and they're telling you, you know, that, you know, the sun is shining on you, you know. Be positive in everything, that everything's going to work out. You know, there is a blessing trying to come in. There's a new beginning trying to come in. So it's nice. It's very nice. Things are moving for you. You do have the Page of Swords here. And why is the Page of Swords here for Cancer? One more card. All right. So you have the Knight of Wands here, and you have the Page of Swords. We start off with the Page of Swords here because I feel like, you know, you're very, you know, you're very curious to start something new. You just don't know where or what to start. I feel like you're going in a I feel like you're moving forward. I feel like you need to see the truth in everything, no matter what. Um, you're communicating better. You're going to have clarity. I feel like all this is here for you. You're thinking in a different way now, Cancer, which is very nice. See the truth in everything. When you're making decisions, really see the truth and do your research on things. Okay, be objective. With the Knight of Wands, I feel like there is some kind of change coming in, but they're asking you not to be impulsive. Like, don't just run and sign your name on a dotted line or go buy, a house and a car, all at once. Really think about what you're doing with things, before you take out anything or, get a new credit card or whatever. Really take the time to be objective and to do your research on things. Also, I feel like there is change coming in. I feel like you're going to be very adventurous. You're going to get your passion back. You're going to feel like, you can conquer the world, which is very nice. I love that. I like that a lot. So remember that change is coming, okay, because you are very ready for it. Remember when I told you there was an ending here? There's this new beginning here now. New beginning is coming in very fast, quickly. So be ready, okay? So this is nice. I like that. New journey, new direction, changes here for you, Cancer. You have the Six of Pentacles up here, and what you need to do now. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? One more card. Wow. Okay. So you do have the Six of Pentacles up here, and maybe, maybe you've been very giving. I feel like there's some kind of money that's going to come in for you also, which is very nice. Remember to pay it forward. But I do feel like you do feel, I do feel, this is for somebody, I don't know who it was, but for somebody, I feel like, that you overly gave too much. And I feel like you're very frustrated with the things that you've done with that, because I feel like you were very giving, very loving, very generous, and that somebody went and took advantage of you. I don't know who that was for. Just know that it's temporary, that you're not going to be feeling like that anymore. Really let it go, okay? Really let it go. For everyone else, I feel like there is abundance coming in. For everyone, there's abundance coming in. I feel like you're just still real angry about things, about everything. You're always giving and giving, and, you just didn't get it back, and I feel like that was for somebody out there. They're asking you to take some rest. Really take rest now. Rest yourself, rest, because you need it, Cancer, okay? Because things are going to change for you. If you feel tired, even take a nap, quick nap. It's time to take a rest, okay? Rest. Then you have the Knight of Wands, and again, and why is the Knight of Wands here for? What you need to work on. One more card. Wow. Wow. So definitely that new beginning is definitely coming in very soon. So remember, there is a lot of change that is going to come in, okay, with the Knight of Wands. Remember not to do things on an impulse, and there's excitement here. There's a lot of excitement. Happy times are coming in, you guys. You do have the Ace of Cups here, and the Ace of Cups is saying that there is that new beginning here. Things are going to change for you very fast. I feel like their cup is going to be very overflowed. I feel like a new person is coming in for some of you guys. I feel like it could be a love interest. For everyone else, I feel like it's going to be just somebody new coming in. I feel like definitely you're going to have a lot of creative ideas. Put your creative ideas out there, your goals, your dreams, whatever it is, start doing them, because they're going to be successful. Also feel like you are definitely going in a new direction. You're leaving something behind quickly, definitely. You're not doing the same things anymore. You're trying to change things, and change is coming in for you. There is a new beginning. Things are ending, leading you to something new. But definitely all this drama that you were going through, it's definitely going to calmer waters. Things are going to get better. Just know that also. Wow. And then you have the Strength card for the outcome. And why is the Strength card here? One more card. So really have your strength, really have the confidence and the calmness to make decisions, okay? Because you do have the Seven of Cups here. And Seven of Cups is saying that there is a decision that you're contemplating about. They want you to be focused about it, okay? Like, don't be daydreaming about this and that. Really be not assertive, but really be like, really be objective, really be like, take the rest that you need so that you can really make these decisions really good, really make these decisions from the heart also. I feel like you need to really, I feel like you want that, okay. You're going to make a decision, right? But with the Emperor card here, I feel like you need to step back into your power and then make these decisions. Like, be firm, be confident that you can make any decisions coming your way. Okay, because the Emperor, he's very strong-willed. He knows how to handle things. No matter what he goes through, he is ready for it. Okay, so, and this is you, Cancer. So just know that, you will be able to make any decision that comes your way because you're very strong-willed, you have stability, you have a strong foundation, people look up to you, you're fierce. Okay, so just remember that. Have patience for everything, you guys, because everything's about to change for you, but it's going to go in a good direction. You're very strong-willed, Cancer. You're going to know how to make this decision that's coming through. All right, so Cancer, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. God bless.